and Kalgo both have good hearts. It doesn't matter if they're humans or ants. Everyone has a heart. That has to be true. Let's hope the king has one too. Even so, some of them are going to have to die. It's us or them.
It's almost time, Kite. I promise, no matter what it takes, I'll get you back to the way you used to be. By defeating that ant!
He's fired up. I'll focus on providing support, so that no one else can interfere in his battle. Using my new move, Godspeed.
I feel so tired. All these battles are taking their toll. I want to scare boy and drawing my target away from the king. I'm sorry, Moral. Everyone. But I can't face them again. I'll go check on the palace.
So 2 minutes is about the longest I can hold my breath. Given how tense I'll be, my limit will probably be half that at best. It's fine. A minute is more than enough time. Tomorrow at midnight, I will be reborn.
Okay, I don't care.
I couldn't have dreamed
I don't
of
think
this life
anyone
a
really
few
acts
days
either, so I
ago.
don't care really.
Thank
Shut
you for
up.
that, Killua.
Killua.
I promise to carry out my mission. For you,
Wait, I'm recording. I'm turning off my mic.
will be my birthday.
I am king. But who am I really? I wonder, for what reason was I born?
Our time's up. Let's go.
Home.
Ten minutes remain until they enter the palace.
The closer the entrance is to the palace, the closer the exit will be to the throne room over here.
Hello, gang. We're all in agreement. Charge in as close as we can from the exit by the central staircase.
understand speech, but come on, can't you at least participate in the conversation?
She's a foreigner. She can't blend in with the other citizens. Damn that woman. Why did she do this? Hey.
How many times do I have to tell you not to use your phone here? It's so loud, it's giving me a headache. Well, I can't hear what you're saying. Take your arm off along with your phone.
Well, there are urgent matters that I must attend to. I need my phone so that I can deal with it.
What? Is one escaped woman really that important?
I can go find it for you. You do that?
I happen to have a very good nose for this. If you have something she wore, I'll track her. The Royal Guard appreciates your work, and I respect you too. This could benefit both of us. I'm saying we work together.
Excellent point. You wait here while I go find something.
I will become the king behind the scenes, but I'll have to take that lead, not the king.
Sir Welkin, an urgent alert has been issued.
Peon transmissions give me a headache. Smells like Taragetti's blood. There are bloodstains and dirty shoes. An intruder. He took his shoes off and left them here to avoid leaving footprints. It means he must have gotten deeper inside. Guess it was the mission. Didn't hide shoes. He didn't have time to spare. It must have been last week's rain. That was the day Taragetti went missing. If I had to bet, I'd say that an intruder killed him. But that would mean that after he left his shoes behind, he disposed of Taragetti's body. There's no blood trail nearby. If he wrapped the body in something to move it, then he must have come prepared for the task. Was kidnapping a soldier a mission? Why? I don't get it. Should I ask Shawapu for advice? No. I'll just catch the intruder myself. I see. Drag things for inside the palace. This trumps Bizev's woman. Now, follow me! Your name. What do you think I should call you?
Can't wait to dig in.
Well, who am I? A nameless king in a borrowed castle. My subjects nothing more than mindless puppets. If this is the mandate the heavens have granted me, I fear nothing except the tedium that it will bring. Don't follow me. Sorry. I said it once.
And with that, we know
Says her end irritating.
saying that sooner or later. But I really don't know about the
But it's up to you to tell him that. There is no way I'm gonna get hit again.
suggest that I stay in one place? Or could you simply move the area? Could its location change as I moved around freely? Is it possible? I refuse to have my movement constantly monitored.
No, we would never propose to you something so restrictive.
So if I do not wish to enjoy your presence, you'll only be able to move within that confined area. Then if it were my wish to go elsewhere, you would have to move it. Is that right?
I am at a loss for words.
You will keep your end focused outside of the palace for now. At least until tomorrow's sorting. That will suffice. Not enough. I'd have thought it would be plenty to stop outside attacks. Or are you trying to tell me that there are already enemies inside? That is synonymous with freely admitting that your end is as worthless as a common sim. Am I wrong?
No, sire. The problem is, focusing all of my end outside would limit its benefits. I would miss any attacks coming from underground. Plus, there were enemies among those who were permitted entry. I would not have the ability to detect them, sire.
Are you referring to Komogi then?
No. I am referring to the 11 soldiers who still remain stationed within the palace. They have all been allowed the freedom to come and go from here as they see fit, with minimal supervision. And of course, we check thoroughly every time one of them enters. But if a soldier were to be somehow controlled by the enemy, it would be difficult at best to know for sure. Also,
That's enough. Use your end only up to the first floor. That will permit you to guard against any underground attacks. Forbid anyone from coming up to the second floor. If we're infiltrated, I will dispose of them personally. You will not come unless summoned, so disturb me at your own peril.
Well, the other ants were never allowed on or above the second floor anyway.
Okay, so where am I supposed to go now?
The central stairway that connects the first and second floor, I suppose. If intruders come up from underground, you will be in a good position to deal with them.
Still, the King's been in a real bad mood lately. Is he mad about losing all those Gungi matches or what?
Truth be told, I have an inkling as to what may have caused this irritation. My ability, spiritual message, would be more than enough to remove all doubt. However, that would be a grave insult to the king. No, I'm only making excuses. The truth of the matter is that I'm afraid. Whatever is growing within him is causing me unbearable anxiety and dread. I can't bear it.
Damn. Looks like the rain washed away the trail. But now I have the answer. The intruder hid here to check the second floor. But instead of going upstairs, he left the palace. Did something happen that made him turn back? Or did he accomplish his objective? Or maybe he used some kind of ability.
I should probably warn you. Any of you try to go to the second floor, the King will definitely kill you. Go and let everyone else know that too.
So, wings. What if the intruder has the ability to fly? The shoes and the scent may have been a diversion. It's possible that he flew up to the second floor.
Sir Yuppie.
Oh, Pito is monitoring the palace with N. If they made it up to the second floor, they would have been caught. Haha, no. Sorry, it was nothing. But that doesn't make sense. How did the intruder reach the stairway?
Sir Yuppie.
Yeah? What is it?
Has there ever been a time that Sir Pito stopped using N? I mean, what about that day last week when it rained?
Wait, what? Didn't hear about what happened? There was a massive panic. Right after the king tore off his own left arm. Boot was in charge of N, while Pito was responsible for healing it.
And how wide is Poof's end, if you don't mind me asking?
And how the hell would I know that? As wide as Pito's?
No, you're wrong. I would guess Poof's end only reached the stairway, The intruder saw that aura and gave up on going any further. It all makes sense. The question now is what the intruder's objective was, and whether he's still hiding around here somewhere. Do I tell Yuppie? No, I can't do that. I should report to Pito or Poof. Poof would be best. And if possible, I need to determine exactly what the intruder's objective was. Otherwise, my report would be that the intruder somehow made it inside the palace, but turned and ran when he felt Poof's in. I won't get any credit for that. I guess I can make up an objective, but if the intruder is captured, they'll find out I lied for sure. But then, if I tell the Royal Guard about my suspicion and the intruder is never found, it would only waste their time and damage my own credibility. Visef's phone again? I have an idea. So the intruder captured one of my people. Leo tells me that this intruder is able to tell me. He may be working with your woman, and they might have told you what to do. But why in the world would they do that? Yes, that's the question. But I was able to discern their objective, and they plan to blow up the palace. Yeah, right. Oh, we must tell the Royal Guard. No. What's the rush? We can tell them right after you and I. But there's no time. Just calm down and think about it from their perspective. If they want to blow up the palace, then they'll wait until the king's here. And when's that? When all the citizens have been assembled. Before the ceremony begins. That's 5 million humans. Can you believe it? It'll be a sight to behold. The king wouldn't let a decoy steal that glory from him. And that's why he'll be there in person. It's safe to assume that the enemy reached the same conclusion. True. I stood by the former leader as he conducted similar celebrations. The experience brings indescribable ecstasy. It's even better than sex. There's still over half a day left to go. If I use my nose to track the intruder, then we can locate the bomb with time to spare. We'll need proof when we report. The Royal Guard should know that we're serious. If we save the king's life, they're bound to be grateful to us. Right? Yes, that's true. As soon as I find the bomb, I'll contact you. Yes, that's perfect. It looks like the coward finally calmed down. Bit by bit, I'm getting closer to becoming a king behind the scenes.
I'm probably just dead.
Glad we thought of this before we set out.
If we hadn't been bracing for it, we would have been completely caught off guard.
You get it now? I'm telling you never overthink something. And there are lots of other things we haven't even thought of yet. Yeah, something's still bothering me. Oh. Mom will take care of herself. Do you get it? No matter what you see, you have to stay focused on people. Right. It bothers me that the existence of a third party, woman or not, is a good thing to consider. If there is a third party, I bet that could be the reason I feel so anxious. So does anybody have an idea why the king might have injured himself?
Hold on a second. I thought that was just a theory you were thinking about.
Yeah, but you agreed that there was no other logical explanation.
You realize you're contradicting yourself. Didn't you just get through telling us that there could be other extensions? Following that logic, Ito could have stopped using N for a lot of other reasons that we haven't even thought about yet.
I understand that. Something's off.
We have 3 minutes left to go. Are you sure this is a productive use of our remaining time?
Right. Just think about it. Why would anyone want to hurt themselves? What reason?
You can't. Forgive yourself.
When you can't forgive yourself? That does make sense. That would mean we're not dealing with an unemotional despot here. Rather, a proud statesman.
Yeah, that's true.
He's willing to endure searing pain for the sake of his pride. People like him never be willing to compromise. I know that much from my own experience. If the king won't budge, then neither will his guards. So count on combat being your only option.
Laurel summed everything up nicely, but he's wrong. The king's self-harm, the existence of a third party, we're still nowhere close to figuring out what really happened. I've got a feeling that whatever the answer is, it has the potential to completely screw up our entire plan.
It's time. 1 minute left to go. Gather around.
Damn, we're out of time.
Counting down from 10. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Get ready to rumble!
Time.
Some of the most horrific.
That looks painful.
As y'all can see, we got over like $1,000 worth of Robux cards right now. They should subscribe right now. Subscribe, like. It's a game changer. I'll tell you what. Amazing. My name is Jesse.
is this. First up, Chris Weidman double leg break. The first injury comes from fighter Chris Weidman. Last year, Weidman relocated his family to South Carolina, where he was fully prepared to face Uriah Hall in the title battle at UFC 261 in April 2021. However, just 17 seconds after the battle began, as he attempted to land the first strike of the fight with a low kick, his leg buckled, and he suffered a horrible double leg break. He slumped back after suffering one of the worst injuries in UFC history, leaving the entire audience bewildered as to what had happened to him. Referee Herb Dean into the ring to stop the fight and declare Hall the winner through technical knockout, allowing medics to enter the octagon and transfer him to the hospital on a stretcher. The footage of his dangling lower leg was so revolting that it was only shown twice on television. He certainly endured one of the worst UFC injuries, with his pre-surgery x-ray revealing that both of his fibula and tibia bones were broken. Ouch! Following the bout, he stated the day following his operation that he was unable to walk without crutches for a total of 8 weeks. His recovery time ranged from 6 to 12 months before he could start his mixed martial arts training. Nonetheless, he demonstrated his resiliency by showing his ability to recover from such injuries, as he gradually returns to light training in mid-June, just 7 weeks after the accident. What a comeback! Next up, we have Jon Jones versus Chael Sonnen. In the main event in the UFC 159, Jon Jones fought Chael Sonnen for the UFC light heavyweight title. Jones, who entered the fight as a strong favorite, won with less than 30 seconds remaining in the first round. Jon Jones would discover he had dislocated the big toe of his left foot while celebrating yet another successful title defense. Even though he appeared to be in pain, Jon Jones was able to complete his post-fight interview with Joe Rogan. And then we have Anderson Silva leg break. Back in UFC 168, the shoe was on the other foot for Weidman. This time it was his opponent who broke a leg after their kick was blocked. After the devastating strike, Anderson Silva was heard howling in anguish and had to be carried out of the cage on a stretcher. The same bone snapped in the opposite leg for the UFC legend, and it took him 13 months to fully recover. The picture of Silva's limp lower leg drooping from his shin at an odd angle will be remembered by everyone inside the arena and watching the broadcast from home. Why did this happen to me? He begged his coach as he was carried out of the arena. How come God didn't protect me? Fortunately, no blood vessels or soft tissue were damaged, and the breaks were clean. I was scared, he said afterwards, of his fear in the aftermath of the injury. Next, Matt Mitrione's eye and shoulder injury. Next up, we have a gruesome eye and shoulder injury. With a 9-4 record, Matt Mitrione entered the UFC Fight Night 81 in January 2016 for his heavyweight showdown with Travis Brown. At the time, Brown was a top 10 heavyweight, but Mitrione held his own, at least until the 3rd round. Mitrione's right eye swelled instantaneously after Brown landed a right cross, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. To make matters worse, during the fight, Mitrione dislocated his shoulder to the point where the bone was practically visible through his flesh. And now we have Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. When will the UFC's gloves change? If the gloves were just a little more curved, the threat of eye pokes will be greatly reduced, as would the amount of fights called off due to eye pokes. Leon Edwards' eye poke of Belal Muhammad is one of the worst we've seen in recent memory. Of course, Rocky didn't intentionally jab Muhammad in the eye, but it did render Muhammad unable to finish in his first UFC main event. Muhammad ended up new lighter weight categories, Jose Aldo was given the honor of being the first ever UFC featherweight champion. Jose Aldo, who is also regarded as one of the best MMA fighters of all time in each weight class, is additionally regarded as one of the most fearsome featherweights of all time. When he made his first championship defense in UFC 129, he suffered one of the worst injuries in UFC history to his opponent, Mark Hominick, which drew over 55,000 fans and lasted 5 back-and-forth rounds. Aldo was able to land some terrible ground and pound, including a flurry of powerful punches and forearm shots. Looking at a major hematoma on Hominick's forehead. The hematoma was so big that it looked like another small head had popped out of his head, leaving the hometown fighters fans screaming at the sight of the horrible injury. The doctor didn't immediately stop the fight. Hominick was forced to conclude and eventually conceded the bout to Brazilian by decision. Transported to the emergency room after the battle before the swelling to see if he had sustained any major head injuries. However, it is hoped that Dominic will be able to participate 3 times after recovering from one of the worst UFC injuries and deaths. Despite the fact that he's no longer an MMA competitor, he continues to collaborate with other UFC fighters on charity projects and anti-bullying campaigns. And absolutely nobody will ever forget this gruesome, shocking injury. And then, Joanna Jędrzejczyk horrific injury. At UFC 248, Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Bailey John fought toe-to-toe for the UFC strawweight title. Even though John won the title by razor-thin split decision, the 5-round bout will forever go down in UFC history as one of the best bouts, especially in the women's division. Joanna suffered a serious hematoma over her right eye during the battle, giving her an alien appearance that shocked everybody in the crowd and watching on live TV. Joanna later informed BT Sport about the event in a later interview. I was like, holy moly, I looked like a zombie, but I knew that I would heal. And that she did. Next, Alistair Overeem. During his 2019 match against Jairzinho Rozenstruik, the Demolition Man received one of the worst injuries UFC fans have seen in a very long time. Despite dominating the battle for the majority of the fight, Alistair Overeem was knocked out in the last seconds by a devastating uppercut from Rozenstruik. Overeem's upper lip was also torn in two by the enormous right hand. A famous image of the Reem smiling through the gash went viral and is still out there circulating the web. After surgery, Alistair Overeem's lip miraculously healed, leaving no evidence of the previous damage. But so many will remember Overeem's name being associated with this gruesome injury. And lastly, Michael Bisping's terrifying injury. Perhaps no other UFC competitor has ever suffered more serious injury than Michael Bisping, a true fighter known for his toughness. Bisping fought former UFC light heavyweight champion Vitor Belfort at UFC on FX in 2013. Unfortunately for the fighter, not only did he lose the bout in the second round due to a head kick knockout, but the kick that touched his right eye caused irreversible damage to him, resulting in the entire amputation of his eyeball. Yes, you heard that correctly, his entire eyeball. Despite the fact that the fight was stopped at 127 in the second round, the strike that landed on Bisping's eye, together with a series of punches, was so powerful that it removed Bisping's retina, effectively ending his MMA career and leaving him insane, right? And there you have it. Everything you need to know about some of the worst injuries in MMA history. Make sure to let it
All the Straw Hats fighters tried to put it together. Would they be able to defeat him, or would he absolutely crush them? Well,
Human.